So this demo is going to show the capabilities for the Gestalt platform to manage different container as a service solutions like DCOS and Kubernetes and to migrate containers between them. Whenever we first log in, we have to select our organization, in this case Galactic Capital. We'll select the equity division, and then we'll select the production environment. In this production environment, you'll first see that we have a DCOS provider that has basically been set up. And we also have a Kubernetes provider that looks about like you would expect with uploading a YAML from any of your existing Kube implementations. So now we're going to create a container. We'll select, first we'll start off with our DCOS provider, and we'll call this web server 1, Nginx. We'll just put it on default network, add a port mapping, web, port 80. And that's all that we really need to do. I'll hit deploy. So that's coming up on DCOS. While that's happening, we're going to fire up another one. This time we're going to fire up a Kubernetes one. We'll call this web server 2. Same exact image type, same network, or slightly different network. Add a port. We'll call it web 80. And hit deploy. So now we have web server 1 is currently running on the DCOS provider, and web server 2 is being scaled on Kubernetes. If we come here to DCOS, we should see web server 1. You'll notice we're in the equity division production environment. So coming over here to DCOS, Galactic Capital, equity division, equity platform, production environment, and there's web server 1. If we go into Kubernetes, we'll just change our namespace. Oh, there it is already. There's web server 2. It is currently running right there. And if we take a look, you can see the status and the information, all these different things, how you would access them by DNS and service discovery. But let's jump back and do something interesting. So currently we have this one running on DCOS. I'm going to migrate web server off of DCOS and put it on the same cluster as Kubernetes. So we do a migrate. Select Kubernetes, migrate. And if we come here and we take a look, what we should see is this one disappear, and it's gone. If we come back here, you can see that's there. And let's just do a refresh of this, because I think it's running this slight bit behind. And there we go, web server 1 and 2 on the same host. So that shows off our capabilities for basically migrating between these. But let's talk about quickly how that works. So if you go and you look at the policy, we actually have a migrate policy that's been set up called equity custom migrate. And that says whenever you see the container.migrate pre-event, hook it and run this lambda that ends in B740. If we jump back out to our organizations and we go up to our root organization, you should see that we have a global workspace. And in that global workspace, we have a lambda called default migrate. And this is the lambda that's actually getting run for this. It's pretty straightforward. You'll see the code for that lambda is in GitHub. And you can see the migrate function here. This was all that we needed to do to migrate a container from one provider to another. Effectively, all it's doing is making a REST API call. And that is it for this demo. Thank you.